Hello again, everyone. Welcome to our throwback birthday girls trip. And this special edition is going to be giving you tips and tricks for your upcoming adventure. So, we want to start with travel money tips and just a few suggestions to try and help you reduce the cost of your travel expenses. Time of year, first of all, will affect your ticket and your hotel rates, so choose wisely. Also, when purchasing your tickets, purchase a ticket that includes a free checked bag if possible. This will also reduce the amount of funds that you pay for bags. In addition to that, minimize your luggage to avoid excessive fees. My suggestion is one personal bag, one carry-on, one checked bag. Ensure that nothing exceeds 50 pounds because this again can get you into having to pay excessive baggage fees. Also, don't be afraid to book early flights or flights that have long layovers because sometimes this can determine the type of tickets you get and what it will cost you. Last tip is if you travel with multiple persons, this allows for you to share expenses such as expenses for your hotel rooms and transportation. So that's your pre-travel tips. So we're moving right along. I'm continuing with my promise to give you a few tips and tricks, and we're moving on to something that you should be doing prior to travel, which is you want to check out all of your travel legal requirements. One of the first things people forget is please check the expiration dates of your passports. For many countries, if the passport is going to expire within 6 months of the time you travel, they will not allow you entry. Secondly, check your visas. Ensure that you have visas for every country that you will be visiting during your trip. So if it's 3 countries, 3 visas if required. In particular, for my country, the Bahamas, no visa was required for Japan, so we were good to go. However, an electronic visa was required for our next stop, which was Thailand. And just one more tip, remember that whatever countries you do lay over in as well, you will need a visa for that country. So you want to make sure all of your legal requirements are in order prior to your travel dates. Moving right along to what you will need once you would have arrived at the airport, and for that long transatlantic flight you want to be comfortable. So here are some essentials I recommend you purchasing if you don't already have. We have the travel pillow, the eye mask, blanket that ensures that you're comfortable when you are actually in the airplane or at the airport. I also suggest that you get a travel wireless charger for your cell phone, your iPads, your tablets, your iPods, anything that you may be traveling with that will need juice at some point. This will be a lifesaver. You want to ensure also that you carry your iPad, your tablet, and your laptop and or your books so that while you're in flight or waiting for your flight in the airport, you will have what you need to entertain you. So in addition to that, I recommend when traveling, ensure that you are in comfortable clothing at all times. In addition, you can also opt, if you're going on a really long flight, to purchase compression socks that can help with the circulation in your legs as you will be sitting for an extended period of time. Again, make sure that you have your music, your movies, your podcasts, whatever it is you enjoy watching or listening to. You want to have them downloaded prior to your travel dates. This is going to be a lifesaver because if you're traveling for hours and hours, this is what you will need to pass the time. Don't forget also that you want to have your toiletries handy. So I would suggest having your toiletries and maybe one change of clothing inside your personal bag, which may be a backpack, etc., so that they will be close to your hand in flight and also at the airport. And you can use them at any point if you feel like you need to freshen up, wash your face, refresh that deodorant, whatever it is you have to do. And perhaps one of the most important tips when traveling through the airports is comfortable shoes, people. Listen, I know we ladies, sometimes we don't choose comfort, but you want to be comfortable if you're traveling for 13, 15, 20 hours. And listen, it doesn't mean that you have to forfeit being cute. So plan early and find yourself some comfortable shoes that can be worn for extended periods. You will thank me for this. Moving right along to the money tips, people. In Japan, they use the Japanese yen, that's the local currency. What we did, and this is my suggestion, upon arrival at the airport, we used some of our USD cash, or you can use a credit card, and we converted and we paid for some Japanese yen cash, so that we would have cash on hand. In addition, prior to the travel, we downloaded a Suica card, which is a card that you can use in Japan, and it can be kind of loaded with monies in advance, and you can use it for purchases, for trains, and everything else.